What's going on, Well 2 family? Mike here. We're back with another video. Today we're gonna do a 6-inch Schedule 40. We're gonna do a TIG root, but I'm gonna show you all the difference between a bridge tack and a penetrator tack and what's my personal preference. Now let's get to it, y'all. Alright guys, so I went ahead and cleaned the bevel of the pipe, the inside of the pipe. I went ahead and fitted it up, and we are using a 3/16 spacer so we can get a 3/16 gap. Now, the difference between a bridge tack and a penetrated tack. A bridge tack is not going to be part of your root pass. A bridge tack literally connects bevel to bevel just to keep the pipe from closing up as you're throwing your root pass. Now a penetrated tack is when we're actually applying a root pass to connect the two pipes together, and that's going to be part of our root pass. So we have to make sure we feather down those edges and tie into them. Now let's tack it up. Alright guys, so we're going to start off with the bridge tack. We're just connecting the puddle from bevel to bevel. So introducing my wire, dipping it up there on top, letting it connect, then coming down to the bottom, connect, bring it on up, and connect it, pop off. Alright guys, so we're going to do a penetrated tack now. I went ahead and removed the spacer and only placed one side in because we're tacking right on the opposite side of that bridge. Now, like, remember what I said, penetrated tack is just like running a root pass. You have your wire behind the bevel like we're back feeding. Keep the wire connected, connecting wall to wall. Pop off. Alright guys, so we're going to do a bridge tack right here. You're going to connect bevel to bevel. Remember, don't get outside the bevel. Just connect it right here to the bottom and then pop off. I am running at about 100 amps. I'm using ER70S2 1/8 filler wire. Now remember, we're using the back feeding method. Remember, you want to keep that right on the back of that puddle. Keep it connected to your puddle. Keep your torch pointed towards the center of the puddle to make sure it goes wall to wall. Another important thing is to use a very sharp tungsten. A sharp tungsten is always best to direct that puddle in the direction you want it to go. The reason why I like using back feed, because I know I'm getting guaranteed reinforcement on my root pass, because the wire is behind the bevel. So as my torch is breaking down the walls, I'm just applying the filler metal to combine them or join them together. Now my personal preference is the bridge tack, because with the bridge tack, it's not part of my root pass, so I know I have 100% of my weld in there and not have to worry about tying into a tack. But if your personal preference is a penetrator tack, by all means go ahead and do it. Now with the bridge tack, when we're getting close to it, all we're doing is we're just gonna pop off. We don't have to worry about warming it up to tie in, or worry about a bad tie-in because we didn't warm it up enough or grind it or feather it enough. Alright guys, now we're doing the other side. Unless you're a left-handed welder, this side might be a little difficult because you might have to do the little side crunch. But still the same thing, we are back feeding, keeping it right behind the bevel. So I'm grabbing a fresh wire. So you make sure you have enough wire to make sure you go through your tie-in. Okay guys, so coming into our tie-in, what we're going to do is we're going to warm it up Dip the rod in there and push. Make sure you're pushing that filler metal in there. Make sure you keep the rod connected. Push. Keep shoving that wire in there. Because if you let the wire disconnect, you're going to get sucked back because you're going to grab the metal that's already there and not apply new metal. Keep pushing. Keep pushing. Pop off on the bevel. Now as we get higher on the top of the pipe, gravity's going to want to pull the root down for itself. If you don't want to backfeed too much, you can kind of lay the wire in the bevel itself and just keep it connected, push, and it'll penetrate on its own with the gravity. Gravity is your best friend right here. There you have it, guys, the root pass, or nowhere near perfect. But these are the best techniques that help me whenever I'm out in the field or giving demonstrations to students. Can't wait to see y'all next time on WeldTube. Y'all have a good one. Alright guys, so if you found this video helpful, please check out our other TIG videos that we do have on our website, on WeldTube. Can't wait to see y'all back here again. Y'all have a good one.